We bring back Jennifer Griffin back. She has some breaking news from the Pentagon tonight. Jennifer, what's new now?
Well, Sean, I think in terms of the bomb damage assessment, we're going to have to wait to get more information about what was destroyed in Isfahan. Well-placed sources are telling me that Isfahan was, in fact, a harder target than Fordo. Fordo, of course, the president has stated is completely gone. That's because of those 6 bunker buster, 30,000-pound GBU-57 bombs that were dropped by the B-2s on Fordo, most likely through those air ventilation vents going into the facility 300 feet underground. But I'm told at Isfahan, which is not an enrichment site, is actually where centrifuges are built. It's where the uranium hexafluoride is converted, and it is a very important site. And it is built. There is a tunnel there into the mountain, and it is a harder rock. And I'm told that planners in the past have not been able to think of how it is that they could actually destroy that facility. So we'll have to wait and see. And we'll have a press conference here at 8 a.m. tomorrow here at the Pentagon with Defense Secretary Hegseth, as well as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, Dan Kane. And we will be asking about what evidence they have that Isfahan is destroyed, because that uranium hexafluoride, Sean, is very important that someone either gets their hands on it or is sure that it is gone, because it is extremely dangerous, and you would not want it to fall into the wrong hands. Sean?
I think that's well said. My Pentagon White House sources have a high degree of confidence. This is what they told me. There will be a damage assessment now that dawn is breaking of the Isfahan facility, and you're right. I think that we need to know for sure what the results are of this strike that has taken place. With that said, there is no doubt what has happened to Fordo. There's no doubt what has happened to Natanz tonight, and there is no doubt that massive damage. There was the belief going into tonight, according to Pentagon White House sources, that the Israelis were able to take out about, if you're looking at a percentage, 75% of Isfahan and their facility there. So we'll see. Jennifer Griffin at the White House.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.